Good morning. I noticed that I'm wearing the same shirt from yesterday. Judge your mama. Anyways, I noticed as I dropped my daughter Grace off to daycare that I have a balance. And I texted the woman that I love and I said, hey, we have a balance for Grace. And in texting that, I had a thought. And the thought is this. We're the parents of our daughter, Grace. There is a balance, a fee that has been incurred for Grace because she's being taken care of in the daycare. And it's a balance that Grace cannot take care of on her own because we are responsible for the balance incurred for someone else taking care of her. And my mind went to the balance incurred for our sin as humans. It's a debt that we can't pay. It's a debt that has to be paid by the one who created us. And I just thought that was, a opportunity to preach the gospel. Just by living, we incur certain debts. There's certain things that we incur and debts that we incur that we cannot pay. And I think about my daughter Grace. I think about the fact that she is a child and that she will do things that will incur a certain cost. If a kid breaks something, it incurs a certain cost. They can't pay it. They broke it, but they can't buy it. They don't have any money to buy it. And I think about Adam and Eve, and I think about the fact that God told them not to eat of a tree, and they ate of it. There's just certain pain points that come with being a new individual, a new human being, right? But God gladly pays the price, as any parent would. I won't want to say gladly, because it's not always gladly, because if you just would have not broke whatever the thing was, I wouldn't have had to pay for you. But because I love you, I'm not going to leave you to suffer on your own for something that you incurred, because you're my kid. And I just think about that being the heart of the Father, that even though the wages of sin is death, and it's a death that we incurred on our own from our own disobedience, I just can't help thinking, especially as a father, that the Father of everything would leave us out in the cold to fend for ourselves. He doesn't. He pays that price because he loves us. God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life, right? And it's true. God pays the price because he loves us. He never expects us to even pay for our own mistakes. We can't. And that's just the truth. And when we try to pay for what we've done in our own strength, he'll leave us to our devices if we insist. But, love pays the price. It always pays the price, no matter how painful it is, because love is love. God is love. And it's arrogant for us to think that we can make good on something that we messed up. We may try, but that's just not how it works. It's just not how it works. And so in thinking about the balance that was incurred for my daughter and her daycare, and in having that conversation with the woman that I love in regards to our child, I said, we have a balance to pay. And just like I said that to her, I think that that's what the Godhead said to themselves when man sinned. Oh, we have a balance to pay. And the Son gladly said, I will go and I will pay it. And so that's the gospel. We incurred a balance. The humans that God made in his image and likeness created or incurred a balance. And the Father was happy to pay it out of love. So be encouraged today. God loves you. so much. And the gospel of Jesus Christ is that he paid the price. Paid the price for you to be with him. Over there.
Yeah.
He paid the price for you to be with him. Wages of sin is death. Sin, separation from God. Because God loves us so much and doesn't want to be apart from us and doesn't want us to be separated from him, he paid the price to reconcile us. And that's awesome, amazing news. So that's my inspiration for y'all today. Go in the love that God has given.